Hi everybody, this is Midori. Uh, I wanted to talk about some things that are happening. Um, First of all, you're watching Dori's page. I'm Dori. Okay. Um, what's going on right now in this planet, in our solar system, in our galaxy, in the universe? Yes, I'm getting out there. It's amazing. It's like my hair, it's going all over the place. Seriously, we're changing. I hope you guys have taken my advice to clean up your act, to clean up your bad habits, to start purifying yourself, to start just get rid of the bad habits. Be loving, stop complaining, no cussing, no rude, be kind. I'm going to tell you why. I have to tell you guys. It would be rude for me not to tell you guys. So if you're listening to this video, thank you. Give me a like. What's happening right now is we have started to ascend. What I mean, we is, first of all, this planet, Mother Gaia, planet Earth, yep, the one we're stuck on to when we walk. We're part of this planet. Did you know that? Just like a tree is part of the planet, just like a fish, just like a bird, just like an animal. We're part of the planet. We're part of this planet. Now, this planet is changing. Time is getting faster and it's speeding up. It's getting faster and faster and faster. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to say this without you guys going away. Okay. There's going to be things happening. We have to be discernment about it. Look at your heart to see what's real and what's not. Look at yourself. Start with yourself to be positive. You can't help somebody else if you don't help yourself first. And that's not being selfish. That's being responsible. Okay? Now, this planet is changing as I speak right now, as you listen to it. It's moving. Now, this is the, look at it this way. You're on a train. This train is starting to build up. It's starting to get momentum. Before too long, you're not going to be able to get on the train. And I'm not talking about that long black train that they talk about in songs or like in Yellowstone. No, this is a train that's going to take you to heaven. A fifth dimension, higher frequencies. Oh my God, there's so much stuff that's going on right now. If you don't start cleaning up your act, start being responsible for your own actions, you're not going to be able to get on the train. Unless you like being hurt, sick, mad, unless you like being broke, hungry, lost, lonely. Oh, you guys like that? Come on. You guys don't like that. You guys know what the difference between a good feeling and a bad feeling. Follow the good feelings. Smoking a cigarette is not a good feeling because it might be a good feeling to you on the outside, but it's destroying you from the inside. Use your brain, okay? Now, there's a lot of other things that are going on right now. Raise your frequency. What I mean by that is, okay, once you feel good about something, like say you helped the neighbor fix his car, you made cookies for your friend's daughter's birthday, you helped a dog that was tied up and you set him free, you washed somebody that couldn't get out of their wheelchair, you made some food for some people that you don't even know. You just made the food so they can eat. That all those things they warm your heart. Follow those. Keep that up. Keep that up. Keep that good feeling. I'm going to give you the other side. Road rage. Oh, car got in front of you. Now you're all mad. You got in an argument with your husband or wife that ruined your whole day. You tripped as you were coming down the stairs going to work and you tore your dress, or you scratched your elbow or fell down or something. Okay? Those are not good feelings. It hurts to fall. Thing is, the frequency you carry is going to stay with you. The sun right now is blowing off. I mean, like, so many there are solar flares. There was a flare that just happened. Was it today? Well, they're happening every day. The sun, our sun, the one that brightens our day, it's throwing explosions. This one explosion was about 5 times bigger than this planet. And it, boom, it just like lasted maybe 2 seconds. So imagine that, put that into perspective. An explosion 5 times bigger than this planet, and it just boom, that fast. So you know that's a powerful explosion. Some of those solar flares are headed our way. They've been hitting us with energy, with the electrical system. Some of them are going out, and we have a force. I want to say like a a shield around our planet to protect us from that. Otherwise, we would just cook, the UV rays and everything. Otherwise, that sun would just cook us in a second. But we have this shield, and it's just pounding. Well, that's one thing that's happening. Another thing that's happening is the change that's occurring. This is a long story, really, but I'm just making it really short. Change. Follow your heart. Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to get on the train, and you're going to be stuck on a tram somewhere where nobody wants to purify themselves. I don't want to quit smoking. I like being sick. I like being in trouble with the law. I like being hungry. I like it when people hurt me or hurt my family. Really? Really? No, you don't. You don't like any of that stuff. Because it hurts. It hurts your heart. It hurts your physical. Not only you, it hurts the people around you. That's negative energy. That's the frequency. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Start having more positive, influential, inspiring. You feel it when people give you a compliment out of nowhere. They'll just tell me, wow, not me, but they'll tell you, they do this to me, you're beautiful today, or things like that. It just makes you feel good inside, that you're not the only one that thinks you feel good. Other people think you feel good. Rather than with road rage, oh, get the heck out of my way, and F and this and F. That's negative, okay? Get rid of that. Get rid of that negative. Get rid of the negative stuff. Raise your frequency. I'm not lying. This is happening right now. Okay. What I hear, it's like, some people say 5%, some people say 10%. I would say like 2% of this world. Of all the people, 80 billion people, 2% have awakened to what's going on. And 2% from 80 million, that's a lot of people, but that's only 2%. Some people say it's 5 or 10%. If it was 5 or 10%, you'd be hearing this from everybody. But you're only hearing it still from a selective few that have opened up their hearts. Now, this is what the people that don't want to listen, they're stuck with a dogma. What I mean dogma is their dogma beliefs. Well, I've been taught this all my life, and my parents and my grandparents have always believed in this, and nothing's going to change me now. So they've been going off the cliff, and you're going to follow. Oh my goodness. There's so much going on right now. There's so much. Okay. Clean yourself up. Okay? That's it. I'm going to get into something a little different. We're going to, you guys have heard of angels, right? You guys have heard of dragons, right? You guys have heard of rainbows, butterflies. Have you heard of pixies? Little tiny, little, yeah, they fly around, kind of like you would think they're like a firefly or something, but they're little tiny people. Unicorns. Little people that are probably like about 3 inches big. And there's so much more. There's a lot more. They're here. They're coming more and more and more. You guys have heard of like aliens, right? Beings from other planets. They're here. They're going to start exposing themselves. They're going to start to come out and present themselves. They're going to, how can I say it? Help us. Help us evolve, okay? Now, with all the little pixels and all the little pixies, all the unicorns and all the... This isn't just like La La Land. It's real. It's Pegasus. You know what a Pegasus is? Mermaids? Yes. Some are already on this planet. A lot of them are on this planet, believe it or not, but they're in a higher frequency. You guys have heard of Bigfoot. I'm sure you've heard of Bigfoot and Yeti. Is it Yeti or Yeti or something like that? I'll just talk about Bigfoot for right now. Why hasn't anybody actually caught one? Why? Ask yourself. Think about that. With all the technology, all the binoculars and traps and everything that we got going, the 4-wheel drives and, the little 4-wheelers and motorcycles and all this stuff that you can get out into the woods and night vision and everything. You know why you can't catch them? Because it goes into a different dimension. That's why. It's like if he's messing with your head. And it's funny. He looks like, I'm going to pop out. Look, hey. And then he'll take off walking. And you're like, oh, look, there's Bigfoot. And then vanished. Because he just walks into a different dimension. And the people that are looking for him, they're like, all that. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. The ones that are in the third dimension, they're not going to be here. You guys ain't going to be here anymore. You're not going to be on planet Earth anymore. You guys are going someplace else. I have no idea where. I'm staying on planet Earth. I love my mother Gaia. I'm evolving. I set that to myself. That's what matters to me in my life. Not that I have a house, not that I have a car or a boat or land. To me, what matters is my ascension. The job, I can get a job just about anywhere. I can earn money this way or that way or whatever way. I chose truck driving, okay? I like truck driving. Well, you know what? We're ascending. Please, I'm trying to tell you guys this. It's happening now. Now. I'm trying to think of how I can end this, because I want to leave you guys thinking something good to think about. What's it going to be like? What's it going to be like in the fifth dimension? Okay, I'll tell you. We're not going to own property. Fences, they're not going to be anymore. Money. It's going to be a new way of currency, a new way of, in other words, money is slowly fading away. Well, that's my house, and that's my truck, and that's my car, and that's my clothes, and my. That's not going to happen anymore. It's ours. What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. The animals, are they going to be mean and attack us and bite us and want to eat us, or are we going to keep killing them so we can have a McDonald's hamburger or something that's all contaminated? No. Because the animals aren't going to give up their lives anymore. That's not going to happen anymore. All the animals, we're all going to live in harmony. This planet, we're going to have enough to eat. We're not going to be eating meat anymore. I'm not going to be eating a cow or bacon or sausage or, the pepperoni pizza. It's not, there's going to be so much better things than that you won't even think about. You would think that and you would want to throw up, because I can't eat that stuff. That's how you're going to feel. Transportation. Going from one place to another. It's going to be through your thought. It's going to be like, okay, I want to go to London. Go see the Eiffel Tower or something like that. Is it Eiffel or Eiffel? I don't know. I've never been there. I'm going to go there. That way I can know how to say it. I'm going to London. Do I need a plane ticket? Nope. I need a train ticket, a bus, taxi, Uber? Nope. Boat? Nope. My being is just going to go there. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to be there. How are we going to dispose of things that, like the trash and the toilet and, our waste, right? Whether it's from our body or from, there's not going to be no more plastic. That's going out the window big time. It's all going to be disintegrated. there's going to be ways that we can disintegrate. Things that we don't need. We're not going to be wasteful. There's not going to be no more landfills. There's not going to be no, Friday is trash day, so put out your trash can out there. That's not going to exist because this planet is cleaning up herself. The pollution, there's not going to be no pollution. The pollution we have now, who's going to clean it up, right? We are. We're not going to leave it up to aliens from other worlds, as you call them. I call them celestial beings. They're not going to come and clean up our trash. We have to do it. We have to stop throwing away things that, like you open a bottle of water, you drink the water and you throw away the bottle. That's not going to happen anymore. It's all going to change. That's going to change eventually, but it's changing faster and faster. We're going to have gifts that we're going to share. And I even heard it said like this a little while ago. Like, say you're walking down, down the street and at a park or something, and you hear a band, at the park, and they're playing. One has a banjo, one has a guitar, another one has tambourine, and you would think, well, that's not for me, that's them. You're invited. Even if you just want to play, just tapping, just la 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 la, whatever you want to sing. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome to anything and everything. Food. You want to go into this place? Of course, we're going to have our own, what do you call it? Like our own privacy. Where we find, like, say, our mate, our companion. We learn about each other. We start being, intimate. We want some alone time. Okay, there's privacy. Okay, we're going to have that. We're going to be more crystallized. We're going to become crystallized. Yes, that's what we're going to. Our hearts, our bodies, we're going to be young. In other words, right now we're living in a world where it's 100 years and you're old and fragile, and you can't really ride a bike anymore. You really can't drive. You can't do a lot of things because you're old. All that's going away. Because we're going to live infinitely. We are immortal. All that's coming out. The veil has lifted. All that is coming out. We are immortal. We're going to live. We can stay looking like we're 16 years old for 5,000-10,000 years. That's what's happening. Not even worry about a wrinkle or having a bad hair day. That's what's happening. I'm serious. That's what's happening. Please listen to me. How can I not tell you this? I have to tell you this. Anyway, that's what's happening. We are changing to that. Stop your bad habits. Pray to Mother and Father God. Don't worship anybody. No. Worship nobody. Not Jesus, not Buddha, not even God. Don't worship nobody. Worship is not good. Another thing that's not good. Worrying. Don't worry for anybody. No. That's telling God, Mother, Father God, that, well, I'm worried for this person, so I don't trust you. I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to be in charge of that person. That's what you're saying when you say, oh, I was so worried for you. You're spreading the negativeness that you don't even realize you're doing. Don't worry. What else can I say here? Smile. Look inward. Don't look to the news that's going on with the president and the countries and that all this political and the crime, and don't let that into you. You're in charge of you. It's your free will. Stop listening to the news. It's corrupt. It's contaminated. It's what's that word? Contagious. That negativeness is contagious. Get rid of it. Start your thoughts. Keep them bright. Keep them lit. Keep them strong. Keep them protected. Okay? Please? Yes, I hope you do. I hope you do. If you've made it this far, thank you. Thank you. That means that, to me, it means a lot. It just means that more and more and more and more people are starting to wake up. I'm not doing this for brownie points or because Archangel Michael told me you have to do this. It's a task. You have to do this. No, I'm doing this because it lights up my heart to spread good news. It lights up my heart to help, to hold the door open for somebody, male or female, I don't care. Young or old, I don't care. I don't care if I got a bunch of things in my hand, I'm still gonna put my foot out and hold the door for the next guy that's or girl that's coming through the doorway, Just be polite. Be polite. Wake up, okay? Thanks for watching. I'm Dodie. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of things happening. They're happening right now. So, wake up. And if you don't, well then, I don't know where you're going to go, but it's not going to be here. You're going to live the life that you're living until you finally wake up, but it's not going to be on this planet. Your soul is going to be alive, but you're going to be in a different body. Maybe a different species. And you won't even know it, because you would think, wow, I was like that before. Once you wake up, that is. And like, wow, I did have, a bunch of muscles. Wow, I did have long dark hair. Wow, I was, but now look, I'm an insect, or now I'm an animal, or now I'm, fungus or something. Who knows what? Bacteria. Bacteria is alive, you know that, don't you? So, anyway, if you love yourself, keep loving yourself unconditionally. Unconditionally, no matter what. Take care of yourself. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.